It actually came about in a sort of a very beautiful, organic way. We were at a dinner about 4 years ago with Indra Nooyi, who had just stepped down as the CEO and chair of the board at PepsiCo. She had recently retired. And we were at a small group dinner, about 5 or 6 of us. And we got onto this discussion. I don't remember how we even started talking about how almost 30 years prior, I was one of the original founders of the Women's Resource Network, the first ever Women's Resource Network at Pepsi. So we were talking about that. And then we also got talking about the little things that used to happen at work, not just at PepsiCo, but at other places as well, that made us feel like we couldn't bring our full selves to work. And they were just little things that nobody ever talked to, being asked to take the notes in meetings, or being called a girl versus a woman at work, or being asked to plan the parties, or people not putting you up for promotion because they just assumed because you had small children you wouldn't be able to do the travel. And we started talking about these things that we had never talked about before. And then we kept talking about them. We talked about them at dinner. We talked about them in meetings afterwards. And finally, what we realized was complaining about these things and sort of realizing that they were still happening, complaining about them doesn't do anything. And we had this realization that we all had a voice, we had power, we had sort of a seat, that we could use our voices to actually do something rather than just talking about gender bias in the workplace. Maybe we could actually use our power, our voices, our platforms to try and dismantle gender bias in the workplace.